MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Diamondbacks.
Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, Senzatella has really made a name for himself. Another one of the strong-arm, big-arm guys that have come out of the Colorado Rockies minor league system. 94 to 96 miles an hour, good sinking action. Love his slider. It's good, it's hard, it's a short, quick, biting slider. His changeup has gotten better. His best quality, he's not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Colton Wong, one of the more dynamic middle infielders in our sport. Ability to turn a double play, bazooka arm.
Out, out, 3, 4, take the base.
Digging in, Kermit Yellowhorse, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
First pitch on its way. This is in the air to left. Moving under it, Price. And that's the second out of the inning.
Play ball.
Now in the box, Kermit Yellowhorse. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Sardinius is there. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Let's play ball. Out. He's out. You're out. 3. Out. 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 He's out. Out.
Now to the plate, Evan Price. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Price.
Grounder to first. Yellowhorse is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Play ball. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Giants.
Stepping into the box, Kermit Yellowhorse, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
For the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Kermit Yellowhorse.
Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping into the box, Newton Rodriguez.
The right fielder, Newton Rodriguez.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Jackie Bradley now. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Bradley Jr.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Price. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Striding into the box, Dalton Lyons, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. So stepping in, Christian Vasquez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. We're through 6 full. The Giants lead it 1-0.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for San Francisco. Now batting, the third baseman, Zach Lutz.
Popped him up. Wong has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Play ball. Out. He's out. You're out. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Giants, number 10, Evan Longoria. The left fielder, number 10, Evan Longoria.
On the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. 3. Out. He's out.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The D-backs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Kevin Coffey is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Chicago Cubs and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
Shelby Miller gets the start for Arizona in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96. Good sinking action and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball. And if that's the case, the power breaking ball comes into play. When he's on, he can be awfully tough to beat.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
So coming to the plate, Kermit Yellow Horse. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
There he goes. Hit in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. 2 down.
Let's play ball. Hey now. 3. Out. 3. Out. Ball 4. He's safe. Out. Hey now. Out.
Now at the plate, Kermit Yellow Horse. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
Pitch on the way. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Way to rip, baby.
Boy,
nice
D-Row,
hit,
the
nice
game
hit.
of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off-speed.
Popped up. Crocker is there. And that's the 3rd out. 1 hit, 1 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Working for the punch-out and ring. Grounded softly down the line toward first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Let's play ball. 3. 3. Out. He's out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs.
Leading off the inning, Kermit Yellow Horse, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
First offering on its way. Fouled off. Back up the middle. Duffy ranging up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
3, 0, out. 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 3, 0. Out. That's ball 4. He's out. 3. Out. 0. 3. Out. 3. He's out. Out. 0. Out.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Cubs posted 4 runs in the 8th on the way to victory. Jason Lake earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, a spring training matchup between the Chicago White Sox and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody.
Now,
welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
Andy Nava will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Play ball. 3. Out.
Standing in, Kermit Yellowhorse, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Kermit Yellowhorse.
First delivery to him on the way. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
All right, you're good.
In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Well, that's an aggressive tactic by the manager right there. You don't see that often. Hit and run this early in the game. That's usually saved for mid to later when you're trying to score some runs. But obviously, they have major respect for this guy on the mound today.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Newton Rodriguez. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Now that's popped up. Anderson over to his right, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And their runners at the corners now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. First pitch coming. Here it is. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out. And the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More Cactus League action coming your way after this. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The 1-1 home. On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Play ball. You're out.
Coming to the plate now, Henry Valencia. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Valencia.
Full count. Here it comes.
2-2-2.
On the ground is short. Could be 2. Wong for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Into the box now, Kermit Yellow Horse. He singled his last time up.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. Guzman is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. They lead it 1-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the
leading off the inning, Kermit Yellow Horse, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
At the plate, Newton Rodriguez. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
The 0-1 pitch. Swinging a soft
right
liner.
You're good.
And that's the first out. Digging in once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Oh, beautiful dive. What a play.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Let's play ball. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now batting, the center fielder, Nicky Delmonico.
A swing and a ground ball to third. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Arizona and spring training baseball after this.
Play ball. He's out. Out. You're out. 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 3. 3. He's out. Out. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
6-4 the outcome today. The White Sox used a nice fifth inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Martin Perez pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we get you set for Cactus League action between the San Diego Padres and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Arizona Diamondbacks.
Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Arizona Diamondbacks. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars.
Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. He's out. You're out. Out.
Standing in, Kermit Yellow Horse. No one
The
aboard
first
for him,
baseman,
and 2 gone here in the
Kermit.
first.
Yellow Horse.
From the stretch. Here's a drive out toward left center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nomar
Batting
Mazara.
fourth.
Runner in scoring
The right
position
fielder.
with 2 gone.
No more. Mazara.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. An inning in the books, no score on the show.
Play ball. Out. He's safe. Out. You're out. Out. He's out. That's ball 4. Out. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base. You're out.
Digging in to try it again.
Now
Kermit
back.
Yellow Horse.
First
He'll try to
baseman.
follow up the
Kermit.
double in his last at
Yellow
bat with
Horse.
another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Duvall is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 3 innings complete. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-0.
Let's play ball. Out. Out. 3. He's out. 3. 3. Out. 3. 3.
Into the box, Kermit Yellow Horse.
The first baseman, number 4, Kermit Yellow Horse.
First pitch on its way. Sliced down the left side, but foul.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Check swing grounder to the right side. Scooped up while the throw pulls him off the bag.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara.
Now batting,
And he's
right
at risk
fielder.
of the old hat trick.
Nomar
2 strikeouts on his line so
Mazara.
far.
Again, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. So he got him swinging. Nomar Mazara becomes out number 2 this inning. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dalton Lyons. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They lead it 3-0.
Play ball. Out. That's ball 4. 3. You're out. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out. 3. That's ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. You're out. He's out. 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 Ball 4. Take your base. You're out. Out. He's out. 3. You're out. Out. He's out. That's ball 4. Out.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Lance McCullers gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today, spring training action from the Cactus League between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Chicago White Sox. Hello again, everybody. Welcome to our spring training coverage on MLB Network.
Chicago White Sox.
Lucas Giolito is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Chicago White Sox. And, guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Play ball. 3.
Digging in, Kermit Yellow Horse. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
First pitch of the at-bat. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Giolito has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career and has an ERA just under 4. A respectable number that he'd like to improve upon in this one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. He's running. Oh, high. Deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and Arizona moves out in front now 2-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through.
Out! Out! You're out! 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 3! Out! 3! You're out! He's out! Out! Out!
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Kermit Yellow Horse. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That way to find
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Newton Rodriguez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Here's a high pop-up. Sanchez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. D-backs lead it 2-0. Ready now, Kermit Yellow Horse. He singled his last time up.
Kermit Yellow Horse.
First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Rodriguez.
Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. And again a throw. Runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike called. Now the throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game.
All right, hang on.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Delmonico waits on it, and the inning is over. Only one in the inning for Arizona. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the White Sox nothing.
Play ball. 3. You're out. He's out. 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 You're out. He's out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. Out. He's safe. He's out. 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 You're out. 3. 3. 3. He's out. 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 You're out.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. The Arizona Diamondbacks came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. Frederick Gonzalez is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line.